Why do we like watching people get hurt? Not in a serial killer way, in a normal way. In the way where someone slips on wet floor and your soul briefly becomes a bad person. In the way millions of people watch fail compilations, knockouts, car crashes, slapstick, horror movies, boxing highlights, prank videos, medieval torture documentaries, and that one clip where a man confidently jumps over something he absolutely cannot jump over. We say, "Oh no," but our thumb does not scroll away. It waits. It watches. It may even rewind. This is the embarrassing little basement under human civilization. We build hospitals, invent ethics, say violence is bad, and then gather around screens to watch somebody's body lose a negotiation with gravity. And the weirdest part is that it is not always cruelty. Sometimes we laugh because the person is okay. Sometimes we watch because the danger is not happening to us. Sometimes we stare because the brain is a paranoid security guard with a popcorn machine. It wants to know, what went wrong? How bad was it? Could that happen to me? And did the idiot survive? This is why pain becomes entertainment when it is framed safely. A man falling off a chair in your kitchen is an emergency. A man falling off a chair in a video titled Chair Fail Compilation Number 7 is culture. Same physics, different distance. The screen turns danger into a specimen jar. And once pain is inside the jar, the brain can examine it, laugh at it, judge it, replay it, and pretend this is research. Welcome to Shark Rat Lab. Today's question is not whether humans are good. That case file is already wet. The question is worse. Why does someone else's pain sometimes feel like content? There are a few ugly ingredients. The first is threat rehearsal. Your brain did not evolve inside a padded room with terms of service. It evolved in a world where bad things mattered more than nice things. Nice berry, good. Snake in grass, very important. So when we see danger, the brain leans forward. It studies impact, fear, surprise, bloodless disaster, social embarrassment, the exact moment a person realizes the skateboard has betrayed them. Part of us watches pain to learn from it. This is the respectable explanation. Do not get too comfortable. There are worse explanations. The second ingredient is relief. If the person gets up, laughs, waves, or only loses dignity, the brain receives the emotional equivalent of a tiny refund. There was danger, then there was safety. The body says, "Good news, we are alive." Also, that was hilarious. That is why slapstick works. Pain plus safety becomes a joke. The third ingredient is status. This is the small poisoned raisin in the cookie. Sometimes another person's failure makes us feel higher for 1 second. Not noble, not spiritual, but extremely human. He fell. I did not. She got embarrassed. I am safe. That guy tried to lift too much weight, and now my couch-based lifestyle feels wise. This is related to schadenfreude, the pleasure of watching someone else's misfortune, especially if we think they were arrogant, careless, or had it coming. The brain loves justice. Unfortunately, it also loves gossip wearing a judge costume. Then there is distance. Empathy is not a light switch. It is more like a badly maintained dimmer. We feel more for people we identify with, less for strangers, even less for enemies, celebrities, cartoon figures, athletes in cages, or tiny people trapped behind glass rectangles called phones. The more the person becomes a symbol, the less they feel like a person. Fighter, fail guy, NPC, influencer, opponent, content. The label does the anesthesia. And once empathy turns down, curiosity turns up. The old version of this was simple. A crowd gathered. Someone fought, fell, failed, suffered, escaped, or died. The crowd gasped. Then everyone went home and pretended they were normal. The modern version never goes home. Now the crowd lives in your pocket. Pain arrives edited, zoomed, looped, captioned, slowed down, set to music, rated by comments, distributed by algorithms that do not ask, "Is this healthy?" They ask, "Did the organism keep watching?" And the organism did. So the machine learned something old about us. We stop for danger. We stop for humiliation. We stop for impact. We stop for the face someone makes one frame before consequences. And because the machine is very helpful, it gives us more. More crashes, more fights, more public breakdowns, more people being punished by physics, crowds, cops, judges, comment sections, and chairs with suspicious structural integrity. Eventually, the problem is not that humans enjoy pain. The problem is that pain became a format. It has hooks now. It has thumbnails. It has retention curves. It has, wait for it. This is where the joke gets darker. Maybe we do not watch people get hurt because we are monsters. Maybe we are ordinary animals with ancient alarm systems, weak empathy knobs, status hunger, and a nervous system that cannot fully tell the difference between danger and entertainment when both arrive through the same glowing rectangle. That does not excuse it, but it does explain why the clip keeps winning. Because somewhere inside the viewer is a tiny prehistoric creature whispering, "Did he survive? Was it deserved? Could that happen to us? Can we watch it again, but slower?" And that is the horrible little truth. Civilization did not remove the crowd around the arena. It just gave everyone a private seat.